Hello guys, AFKalmighty here. I've turned on this stream so I could you know, look at warriors use their Greatsword after the patch and share it with you guys while I'm at it. Let's see. Okay, there's one more. So for starters, warriors who have finished their Awakened quest line can get their Greatsword and a skill set for Greatswords. They can switch between their original weapon and their Awakened weapon by using the C button. And it's like changing mode, so you can't use your normal weapon skills while you equipping your Awakened weapon, and you can't use your skills from Awakened weapons while using your original weapon. And besides just switching between weapons, you can also kind of like combo into using another weapon if you press C during certain skills. I don't know exactly which skills, I mean, they haven't given the details on that. Probably something they want us to find out ourselves. Yeah. And another thing is, yeah, you have to enhance your Awakened weapon, so another gear to work on, as expected. And one thing they've mentioned in the patch notes is that the damage for Awakened weapons will be calculated as your Awakened weapons damage plus your accessories. And your sub gear from your original weapon set. But the interesting part is that your accuracy will be affected by your original weapon. So when you enhance your Awakened weapon, unlike the main weapons, it doesn't have a accuracy bonus when you enhance it. So all your accuracy has to come from your main weapon. I guess this is their way of ensuring that main weapons don't fall out of style. Which at this point doesn't seem that necessary because, well, for at least warriors, Awakened weapons and their original weapons each have their own advantages. For example, while Warrior's Greatsword seems to have good damage and mobility, it doesn't have a grapple skill. So if they want to use a grapple skill, they need to switch back to their original sword and shield. Okay. Okay, and besides that, what else have I missed? I think that's about it for Awakened weapons. And as for overall balance, it seems like, well, the exact reason isn't known yet, but it seems like character damage has gone down a bit. We don't know if it's because... No one knows for sure if it's because damage itself has been nerfed, or if accuracy has been nerfed, or defense has been buffed. Right now, the most likely scenario is accuracy being nerfed. So like, yeah, this guy. Before the patch, it would have taken half as long for him to kill me originally. Okay, maybe a little more than half than long. Yeah, I would have died about right now if it was before the patch. So, whatever the reason, the end result is that characters are harder to kill than before, which is actually a good thing because players with a lot of who just like stacked only damage, especially rangers, having been playing the game in a really lame fashion, this is actually for the better. But the thing is, one-on-one situations with people that are equally geared is going to be a real drag, since they're going to be using potions out in the field. It's going to take so long. Ah, shit. Why did my poking get cancelled? When another thing is that it seems like the gap between gear differences has been closed a bit, like become a bit less wider than before. Now I feel like I have at least a fraction of a fighting chance. Ah, crap. So I guess that's it for PvP changes. As for PvE changes, I don't know if he's ready to fight him or him. So yeah, as for PvE changes, the one thing I've noticed is that they've added a new farming option. Now you can get haystacks to raise cows for milk, meat, and yeah, I think that and hide. Which is kind of a weird way to do it because it's basically agriculture with a different label. Seems like super armor doesn't work like it used to. Better play things more safer now. Ah, crap. Where did all the warriors go? Just gonna do a couple more rounds and end the stream right here. Oh yeah, I could probably show some of the new Pearl Shop items. Ah, damn. Broke through my guard. I have no idea how ninjas are supposed to fight bladers without a block. Ah, damn it. My grab keeps getting resisted. I totally walked into that one. Okay then, 3 more rounds and it's off to the Pearl Shop. Looks like I can get stunned from behind now. Guards used to be super armor status even from behind. Looks like that changed. What the? I shouldn't have been hit like that. Okay, last round. What the? How did I get hit by that? Okay. Oh look, it's like a warrior's back. Not doing anything. Well, might as well take this time to look at the Pearl Shop. So they've added new Halloween furniture for decorating your house. And of course, a Halloween outfit. Wait, not this. See how seriously? I guess this is one of the many extra accessories they give with this set. So basically, what the set consists is up to the neck. Male characters have something like this. What is this? What is this cape? Yeah. One of the funny things with this game is that characters don't display their capes when, yeah, they have something equipped on their back. I don't know why. Maybe some kind of technical issue. And since warriors had their awakened weapons added, they also had a new outfit to complement it. Goyen's armor and our weapon set. The helmet looks a lot cooler when the visor is put down, but there doesn't seem to be any way to put the visor down in the cash shop. And yeah, I think they deliberately recolored the leather parts so that people will be practically forced to buy dyes. Okay then, let's see if the warrior's doing anything. And that's just his sword. Looks like he's gone AFK. Let me just check the patch notes quick to see if there's anything else worth mentioning that I've forgotten. Okay. I see awakened weapons mentioned that. Oh right, the new world boss, but that's not something I can just like go and show right now. Have to wait for it to become excuse me. Have to wait for it to regenerate, whenever that is. Well, okay, new fishing rods, new worker skills. Ah, yeah. A new guild skill was added for guild masters. Now they can summon their guild members in the same channel. So if they use the summoning skill, guild members can press on a button to go to wherever their guild master is, if they're in the same channel as their guild master. This isn't so this really isn't a forced summoning. It's something that you have to choose to oblige to. Also, it has a 11-hour cooldown, so it's not something that can be spammed. While they did show some restraint on making it abusable, I'd personally rather have not. It's a skill I'd rather would have not seen. Part of the appeal to this game is that distance actually means something, which also makes having a good mount also a meaningful investment. But as I said, they showed restraint in limiting it to only the guild master and giving it a really long cooldown. But again, it's still something I would have rather not seen added. Okay, so that's it for the guild summoning skill. Other than that, yeah, I don't think there's anything else worth mentioning. some changes to building a command post for Node Wars and Siege. I think it's generally making it take less time. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe this guy doesn't have his greatsword yet. No, wait. I saw him earlier before starting the stream. He had his greatsword. Wonder why he's not using it. Don't see any other warriors around. So the damage for Greatsword should be generally higher than this, because I don't think anyone would have properly enhanced their Greatsword by now. Only a couple hours passed since the server is open, so... Yeah, he just has 123 at damage, while he has his Greatsword equipped, so like really low damage. I mean, I'm practically at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to gear for people who are in PvP guilds, and even I have at least over 150 damage. Yeah, so considering that he has 123 damage, the damage on Greatswords is really high. Not to mention the fact that, as I said earlier, a lot of players generally have become harder to kill. Let's see. How am I supposed to get the haystack for raising cows? Can't find. Okay, so I have one last thing to check. Ow. Let's see if I can make a haystack right now. This character should have enough weed on him. And I mean literal weed, not that weed. You can pile up on a bunch of weed if you farm, since they come out by the dozens. Need 500. I've got like 900 of them. More than enough. So I have to dry 500 weed to get a haystack. Let's see how this works. Right. Got it, and I wonder if I have enough space here. Okay. And there, I have a cow. Okay. So for people who don't understand the agriculture part of this game, you can borrow these, what should I call them in English? These fences. You can borrow fences which you need to plant seeds in. You can borrow these from certain NPCs in exchange for contribution points. So there are varied types of fences, like bigger ones and smaller ones. And of course, bigger ones require more contribution points. And so you plant a seed, and then while the seed grows, the crop can get attacked by pests or become tangled, which you have to tend to. If you don't, they grow a lot slower. And once they hit the 100% mark, they're ready to be harvested, or you can try to upgrade their type. Yeah, you can try to upgrade their type. Regardless of the result, you'll get back seeds if you do the upgrade, and if you just harvest it, you won't get any seeds, but you'll get the crop. And another thing is, the limit for the plant growing is at 120%, and when it hits 120%, you'll get less crop, but also you have a better chance of getting multiple seeds. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And if you're lucky, if you do the upgrade option, you can get a higher grade seed. So there's like total of 3 grades: a normal, and yeah, high grade and exceptional. So from exceptional, you can't upgrade it anymore, but you still need to do the upgrade seed option to get seeds to continue farming. And the funny thing is that raising cows work exactly the same way, just with different names. So I'll have to take care of parasites, and I have no idea what being tangled will be substituted as. So, but there will basically be 2 types of debuffs you have to tend for raising your cow. And once this reaches 100%, I can either harvest the cow and get the meat, milk, and hide that I can get from the cow, or I can choose to, again, upgrade my haystack so I could retrieve my haystack and also have a chance to get a higher grade haystack, which would yield better results. I think the most meaningful part aspect of adding cows to raise is that now players have a way to gather their own meat instead of having to hunt. So recipes that require meat will be a lot easier to come by now. And milk, yeah. The milk supply should be a lot easier to get by as well. Not that there has been a real shortage though. I wonder if this was here. Well, okay, no one's selling milk, but it's not really hard to get all the milk you need. Okay, that's about it. I think I've covered all the key points of this week's patch, except for the world boss and guild summoning, two of which there's nothing I can do about. Okay then, thank you for watching, and that'll be the end of this stream.